It's still heartbreaking to not have answers after almost 6 months when we know somebody out there has the key and can just make or break this case by coming forward. It's very heartbreaking and it saddens all of us.
How's it been at home the last 6 months, going back and forth, asking for help even on school breaks?
We've been here maybe 7 times now, and the traveling is not an issue for us. We'll come again 7 more times if we have to, but just not having the answers and knowing somebody knows, just not having my son there for us. We've missed Christmas with them. The first Easter, oh my goodness. I mean, just knowing he's not coming back. The hardest thing, I guess, is just knowing that I won't have him again. You know, whatever happened that night, we don't know. If somebody was angry, you know, that's temporary, but to take his life, that's permanent, and nobody had the right to take a life. Well, I think they've probably been calling Crime Stoppers and maybe calling the detective to give her tips. However, it just hadn't been enough. You know, we need somebody to come forward and give her the information that we need. We need somebody to ID the people that did it. We understand that 50 plus people were out there that night and nobody, you know, will say anything. I wish they could just imagine for a second if it was their mom, you know, that has lost a child. Their mom will want the same thing that I'm desperately seeking, you know, answers.
When you see those students face to face, even the ones that weren't students, you're asking for help, what do they say to you when they're standing there right in front of you? What do they say?
Well, some will take a flyer, some will, you know, take a Justice for Cameron band. Some people will say, we're praying for you, and some, unfortunately, can't look me in my face. I had that happen on campus in December.
And what was it when you said they couldn't look you in the face? Like, did you have the feeling they knew something and they were ashamed?
Well, I feel like a lot of people know something, and for whatever reason, they just won't come forward, and I don't understand it. You know, as a mom, if it was their mom, they would want somebody to say something.
Trying to help?
Not at all. Not. It hurts. It hurts. You think you have friends, but when it comes down to things like this, you know, where are your friends when you actually need them?
And Ms. Payne, to step back, you know, into October, when you heard the news of what happened, kind of walk us through what that was like. That had to be truly devastating for you.
It was very devastating. That particular day in October, I left work. We were celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It was just a very happy day because for me, I was celebrating being a breast cancer survivor for 6 years. So to get home and just relaxing and to get a phone call at 11:30 from his biological father telling me that he had gotten a call saying that Cameron was shot and killed was absolutely devastating.
You know he was here?
I knew he was in Nashville, yes.
Did he come here frequently, or what was your understanding of why he come to Nashville?
Well, he told me that he had come to Nashville to work and that he was living with friends.
And what about friends that attended Tennessee State University? Did you know of any friends that were enrolled there?
Just knew of a few names, knew of friends who had attended TSU in the past.
Have you seen that surveillance video at all?
I saw the video. It was not the best, you know, picture or video that I've ever seen.
And what was it like for you to watch that video?
Well, initially, I couldn't watch it at first, and after time, you know, I was able to watch it, and I could see seems like 2 shooters and maybe 4 people in all. But I mean, Detective Saxon, they weren't able to get anything from the video. Only one camera was working.
That's correct.
1 camera out of 4 was working. But, considering 50 people were there, even though the video didn't show anything, I know somebody else saw something. So if you see something, will you please say something? That's just my plea. For me, it's not about snitching, it's about surviving, because like she says, it could happen again. So as students, why would you want, those people still out on the streets when it could happen again? So please don't think about snitching. Please refer to it as surviving, helping somebody else survive, helping another mom not have to bury a child, or not to have to, have a family lose a child or a loved one. Well, Cameron was my oldest son. He was 19 years old. He was fun. He was smart. I loved my son. Everybody that was around him seemed to love Cameron.